Morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this glorious Sunday morning? And it is glorious out there, but why am I wrapped up like an Eskimo? Because it is chuffing freezing in the back garden. There is some work that he's doing in the front garden, which is absolutely lovely and warm because that's south facing, but I got more important things going on here. And you! Jigs Koi, I see you. Yes, get across to see my man Jigsy Baby. He's just dropped a new video. He is going to be doing a lot more content this year, so go across, give him some twisted love. Drop him a like, give him a comment. Tell him the twisted one saying, yeah, it'll tickle him pink. I know it will. But, yeah, as we saw yesterday, had an awesome day with the lesser spotted Ricardo and Gary from Gatwick Koi. Big shout out to Gary, absolutely cracking bloke, and first time I've actually ever met him in like 20 plus years I've been keeping koi. So yeah, if you've never been to Gatwick Koi, get across to Gatwick Koi, and while you're there, tell him Vince the Twisted One sent you and he'll sort you out. He actually gave me a couple of blue bowls. Thank you very much, Gary. I did want to take the rest, but Rick said no. Can't fit them in the car. We could have fitted them in the car and they would have been absolutely perfect down the farm in the hatchery area, but you know, you snooze, you lose. We've always got to go back up to see him anyway, so you never know what I might come home with. Could even give some away. You never know. Well, as we saw, Ricardo had a good look at the long block tank yesterday, and he has told me to take it down to 10. But I think I'm going to end up having about 12 in here. Which is what hastens today's work. Because I want to try and get, as well as doing the live today, I want to try and get this bad boy up and running. But at the same time, I need to empty this bad boy and then refill it with that bad boy, so I can then move 90% of them over here into here. And then I can then empty that tank into the big bowl. Hang on, I'm going to have to pause this a second because Susan's calling me. Sorry about that. Where was I? Yes. Get the big blue bowl out, get that filled. I'll get the other blue bowl filled. I will also fill the water containers I've got through the house, and buckets and stuff to keep as much as I can. I will also keep what I can in the easy pod and that, and I know I take 3/4 of the water out of there. In fact, no, I can't. I'm gonna have to take all the fucking water out of there because I've got to get them fish out of the bottom drain. So yeah, so the ones that I'm going to keep to go back in there are going to have to stay out here. The rest will go into there and over there. But yeah, then the big ones will go back in there, and then under advisement from the less spotted Ricardo, get the 10-12 in there, get the heat cranked right up, and then spend the next 6 weeks pummeling food at them. And he reckons I should get them to at least 30 cm by April. So yeah, hence why I've got every bit of pipework that I have lying around, whether it be used or new, to try and get this sorted. Now, I am going to be going through a few little tips and tricks that I use. Things like, where have we got? A fitting that was used as a return. In fact, no, it wasn't. That was actually used for this bit I'm going to show you. Right? 1.5 fitting. 1.5 slide valve. Right? And we all know that if you want to use 1.5 wide space pipe, in there you need a collar. Yeah? No, you don't. Now, you see this here socket? Once you've got some glue on there, that socket will push in there. So what I do is I glue that to the end of my pipe. In fact, let's do this here like this, huh? A bit of pipe. No, this is going on here. So, can we still, let me see if I can get the tripod sorted. I'll take the pad off of there, that's for later. Spin you round. You spin me right round, Stubbsy, right round, hey, hey! Right. So if we put you there a second, get me tripod's a bit busted. Put you there a second because you can see over there. Right. One bit of fitting. I'm gonna then right, so we take that bit off of there. We then, like we normally would, we put our solvent weld in there and around the pipe, that pipe there. We on my way. So, yeah. I wish they made it tripod's easier to fucking slide up and down. Mind you, like the one I've got up at the farm, this one has been abused. Oh look, you can see there, can't you, even though you're on the piss. There we go. Right. Bit of glue on the pipe in question. And then some glue around the inside, and then that slides onto there. Bead it round. Wait for that to go off. You can even bead that round the inside as well. That way you won't get any shit catching on it. Like so. Little twist, and then we get some glue all in there. Hoodlums are out again till the sun's out. The idiots come out, tearing up and down the roads on a fucking bike with no helmet, just a balaclava in the fucking sun, I ask you. What has this world come to? Right, and then we get our fit in and we push. Click. Bead it up with your finger like you would some silicone. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Job done. See, now I can either put a new one on, or I can then pick one. We've got one that's been cut off flush. I haven't got one that's cut off flush, but you know when you usually I thought I had one that was cut flush, but you know when you're cutting out pipe work and you cut it flush with the fitting. Now you could then use that pipe straight into there where you need it, but that one is going to go on there. I'm going to use one of these, either that one or that one, to go into there that way. So I'll cut that bit of pipe flush with the end of the fitting, and then the fitting will go straight into there, thus negating extra pipe work, extra money, win-win. So yeah, literally. Cut it flush. Chop saw with a small tooth does it absolutely perfect. As you can see, no need for deburring. And then, like I say, I'll get those two bits put together, and then I will measure where it needs cutting, and then we will use that piece there for that section. And then we will use a little stub of pipe, and we will join that ball valve to that T and this line, and then the pump will be going right below. And what I've done is I've got this pump here from the garage, one of Par's belt and braces spares, 4,000 litres an hour, which was what I was running in there before I changed that to the 6.5. Now I was tempted to take the 10,000 off there, put it in there, put that 6.5 in here on this system, and then put that one on the tow side tank, which is a 12,000. But fuck all that, it's all too much fucking around and bits we don't need to. I've also got overflow pipe here because I want to make some kind of brush cartridge to go in front of the filter bags, and I am actually contemplating putting the flow core behind the brushes, and then the predator netting bag in front of the pump. And like I say, using a little pump which has a little fitting that screws onto there, which I sorted out yesterday. And what I mean by that is Pa had a load of this really good reinforced pipe, but it is a bastard to work with. So what I did last night, knowing that we were going to have a frost, was I filled it full of boiling hot water last night, which meant that I could then get the fitting in the end. I clamped it up there so that once I dropped the water out and it cooled down, it would give me one nice length of straightish pipe. Is she fucking barking at me?
No, don't.
Oh, right, okay. So, yeah. So I've got a nice straight length of pipe then. So I can drop the pump straight down there, up and into the hose tail that is going to go into that T-piece. And then we just got to get a bit of jiggery pokey done to get across, and I think I'll make a temporary spray bar to go on there because I'm still hoping to get another 2 trays, but they've got to be exactly the same as them. But woodwork's looking good from the other day. Oh, the other night, should I say. So yeah, I'll come back to you when I've got that together. Well, my little fruit piece, that is now coming up to 1:45, so I'm going to have to go and get ready for the live. Oh shit, I've done it again, haven't I? Fuck's sake. Ah. Why do these things always happen before I'm about to fucking start? Hey, my darling, sorry.
Why?
Because I've overfilled the tank. No, you're not wet.
I was. I went straight into the fucking puddle.
Right, as I was saying, oh my God. I need fucking shooting sometimes, I'm telling you.
Please give me a gun, I'll do it for you.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, yeah, anyway. I'm going to go and get myself ready. Yeah, spin you around quick. As you can see, there's not a lot of pipe work left. I'm assuming I've moved them bags out because the next job after the live is to get the pump in. But we got the feed going into the Tempest and over to the shower. Still got to connect from there to there yet. That's going to be fun. I've got to glue that in there. And then that's that sorted. So, yeah, we're getting there slowly. And then in the week when I can get a couple more fittings and a tee, I will then tee that waistline from that Tempest into there. So, yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. Almost there. And I'll catch you back in a bit. Well, my little fruit bats, that's about 6 o'clock now. I've just had me dinner, so we're going to come out and see how much more we can get done. Like I say, I've got the waistline in, I've got feed going into the Tempest going in, all the way around up to the top. I'm now working on the pipe work to go from this corner here. Like so. Sort of, because yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery with the old blowtorch, but yeah, we will get it sat there where it needs to be. Don't you panic about that. And then we'll go straight across from there, and that will join up to this piece here, which will then drop straight in, and then I'll put a spray bar in on it. So yeah, let me spin you round. After a cracking live today, it really was. Thanks to everyone who came and joined along. Always a good laughter on Sunday. But we are, I think we need to change the time, whether it's earlier on in the day or later on in the afternoon. But I'm seriously thinking about changing the time just a little bit. Make it if I do it later on in the afternoon, we've got more chance of people from overseas joining us and that, as well as in America and Canada and so forth and so on. Because we are a major community, not just in the UK. As we all know. Anyway, flatten my guns again. Let's spin you around. Yeah, so as I was saying, this bit is going to go up there, sort of. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this one up and then give him a little bend which will then fit into that one there, like that, and will keep me exactly where I want to be then over there. So yeah, I've made that piece up. As you can see, I've been in there with the old blowtorch, and I have found that the blowtorch does do it better and quicker than a heat gun. But you've got to be very careful, otherwise you start melting it. And then, like I say, this bit here, which is that old bit, but I can put a bit of pipe in there and seal it in. Then that bit will connect to that somewhere along there, and then drop straight into there for a temporary spray bar, because I will end up chopping this off because I intend to get another 2 trays and then adding to it. But for the minute, that's good enough. So hopefully, by the time it comes to finishing this video for tonight, fingers crossed, we will have it at least running to check that everything is watertight, and then I will then pump a chunk of water out, or I might just leave it until Tuesday and then come out of here first thing Tuesday morning, empty that, back and forth, back, bang, and then get it done. But still going to be using that, or a bit more gluing to do, and then hopefully we should be finished for today. But yeah, we've got what I did was I put the predator netting down by the pump, and then you've got a stack of flow core, 1, 2, and then I'm going to try and make some kind of it's not so much a brush box, but very much like the brush chamber things that Jens over in Western Australia uses on his homemade filtration that he's got. He's got like a pipe framework, and I think he's used 1.25 inches or either 1.5 inches, one or the other. I know he will put it down in the comments which it is. Well, I'm gonna do something similar with that, but with 22mm push fit. If you're in the plumbing game, it's overflow pipe or condense pipe, solvent weldable. So yep, and I'm going to make a frame up with that, and the plan is I'm going to squeeze in, because I've got loads of these, I'm going to squeeze in a big chamber of that slots in, slots out, so I can lift it up, give it a hose, drop it down, pump it out to get it to waste, and then it's nice and clean then, isn't it? Keep it simple, stupid. But these aren't liking the cool down in here, that's for sure. I put the spotlight on outside, but yeah, they're definitely a bit lower in the I've just turned the skimmer off again. Oh no, I did turn the spotlight on. For some reason I keep turning the skimmer off instead of putting the spotlight on. Shut away. But yeah, they're not liking cool down. So yeah, it looks like it'll be Tuesday for the big shift around. You never know. Might do it live. That'd be entertaining, isn't it? Yeah, I'm me for a good couple of hours playing about and walking fish. What could go wrong? Oh. Anyway, let me put you down so I can see if I can get these bits finished. And another thing, while I think about it, I keep getting asked, why is it a super budget pond build? Because I bought stuff. Yes, I have bought bricks. I bought sand and cement that was dang cheap. Forgot what I was supposed to say now. Yeah, it's gone. Yes, super budget pond build. Dang cheap. I can actually send you the screenshot. This liner, that liner there, $12.99 each. In fact, they were slightly cheaper than that because we bought 2 on eBay, and it's not the woven shit. It is very, very much like the stuff that the guys use down at the koi farm. So, but yeah, £13 for a 3 meter by 3 meter liner, perfect for any type of quarantine or growing on setup. So, like I keep saying, guys and girls, and I will keep saying, it don't have to be expensive to keep, grow, maintain good quality koi. Anyway, I'm going to finally put you down and see if I can get this pipework finished. Well, my little fruit bats, it's alive! Yes, it is, as you can hear and see. Now, I have literally got, I'll show you in a minute, but literally the pipe is at this moment in time just going straight down into a rubber 90 that's covered with alpha grog to stop the splash. Because, like I say, I hope to get another couple of trays in there, one for media and one to house the spray bar and to be able to cover the top. This bit, it's come out absolutely awesome. And I'll tell you what, I've found my new best thing for using for pipe work. Oh, yeah, blowtorch, here we go. Anyway, let me spin you around quick, and then what I'll do is I'll give you a quick look-see. Then I want to try and get the spotlight up and on a plug and tidy up, and then call it a day for today. She's up and running. I'm chuffed to bits. Now I can put some more water in there and get a true reading of what is in the whole system then. So, yeah. Back to you in a bit. In fact, no, not back to you in a bit. We're going to spin you around first, haven't you? Shut away. So there she be. And of course, once I've got a spray bar in there properly, that water will spread across there quite nicely. And I am going to be able to keep it where it is. But for the minute, what I've done is I've put that rubber bend there underneath that alpha grog just to hold it in a position and stop any splash, because like I said, I do want to add to it. But I don't know what speed that's running at the moment. Let's say I've got a couple of bits of wood to fix down. Still plenty to do, but what speed are we at? That's at 95%. And that's a 4,000 pump. Now, I reckon I will have that running at about 60%. And I think that will be absolutely fine. There's a beautiful circular motion going round. And I did put a triangle in that corner over there just to try and negate some of that dead spot that would normally have been there because of that corner. So, she's up and a running, boys. Not much left in the old scraps pile. Well, some bits can go to the farm, and the rest, the bits that just cannot be reused, then they're going in the fucking bin. See you later. Hasta la vista. But yeah. So next thing is I've got to take that pump off of that joiner and then connect the new pump to it. That way I can then put the new light in and on a timer just like this one. I am still in two minds on whether I'm going to paint the top black like the other one and get another nice full spectrum light in there, because like I say, I do intend to have my plants in that area. I am still maybe considering a little veg tray here, very much like what I've got in Long Block. You know, might even be out no, Vincent. I've got space though. Once I've got this all blocked in, I reckon we plants there, mugs there, or I could come along this wall with the mugs. But yeah, right, let me get the last couple of bits done and then clear up, and then I'll come back to you. Well, my little popsicles, that's 10 to 9. That's me just finishing. I want to do a little bit of pipe work for Ricardo and get his net sorted for him. So that is me for today. I have had a bloody good tidy up. I am chuffed to bits. Absolutely chuffed to bits. I've got this new security light up, and I didn't get the light running on the new tank. That's better. Yeah, I didn't get the light running on the new tank, but it is sat in position. I've actually got my battery light sat above at the moment, so we can have a look. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the way it's come together. And like I say, just goes to show, don't have to be expensive. The light's just gone off. So we'll turn it back on again. But yeah, means now Tuesday I can get the perspex in along there. I want to get a little bit of perspex along here. I might actually take it all the way to here, just to stop the wood from getting wet that side. I'm going to be putting a front on it anyway, so I don't have to worry about anything that side. And I'm going to panel that back bit off there as well. But she is running, and she is running at full speed. That is 4,000 litres an hour. So this pond will cost me, as it is with no UV, 34 watts an hour at full speed. That's not even a bloody light bulb. Yeah, that's lower than the speed in the Twisted Rocket Pond, because that is only running at 2,000. Well, in fact, that's running at 2,500 litres an hour, and that's a 40-watt pump. Now this is bigger, and it's running more efficient. And you think, once I've got it all settled in and I get that turned down to 60%, in fact, let's have a look what 60% is in watts. Let's have a look. So running it at 60%, 23 watts an hour. 23 watts an hour. Now, if that isn't cheap, tell me what is. But yeah, as you got some pipe there to go to the farm tomorrow. But yeah, as you pan round and everywhere starting to clear, that's going to be used out for the filter. I'm going to be using that hose to do me water movement, and then once I've finished doing all my water movement, then that will go up the farm as well. Security light's just gone off again. But yeah, once I've got all the tiles and that in, that's going to look absolutely awesome. And these, every single one of my fish, all apart from the Becco, are absolutely loving life. Oh, tell a lie, that's not my fish anymore. That's our Tony's from Farmore Koi. Kanako Shiro Atsuri. Still some sumi to come on that, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, cracking female. Only going to be a little fish, but big isn't always beautiful. And then you've got the Omasako Shiro, and the sumi on that is just getting better and better. But yeah, so all apart from the Becco, are absolutely loving life. So, yeah. But there we go, guys. We have a fully working and operational pond running at only 23 watts. 23 watts. I mean, outrageous. That, my friends, is cheap koi treatment. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and all that shimizzle. I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great, and we will see you tomorrow at the farm.
That's all, cupcakes.
Yes, makes it all worth it.